Hey everyone, hope you're doing good today wherever you're at. So today we're going to talk about the rise of Doge and why it keeps going up, and then we're going to cover some altcoins and then some chart analysis. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's really good. But first, starting off, so again, a lot of the coins are in the green today. Dogecoin basically leading it, up 37% to 66 cents. So I know a lot of people didn't even see Doge getting over 50 cents. Let alone this high, but right now everyone's target is $1. So everyone's looking at $1. It may or may not go there, but again, the big reason for that is because of Elon Musk, and basically he's going to be on SNL, Saturday Night Live, on May 8th. So for those who don't know what SNL is, basically it's like a where they have like different skits and stuff. It's kind of like a comedy, but it's been around for a while, real popular in the U.S. And for him, he put the Doge Father SNL May 8th. So the Doge Father basically saying that either he's going to talk about Doge or Doge is going to come into the context some way. And then when you have millions of viewers watching this, I mean, that tells you, okay, they're going to probably buy it. So basically, it's the hype around this May 8th date. So we still have a couple more days. So again, that's why Doge has just been continuously increasing. So it's pretty crazy, but it's awesome to see nonetheless. Going over our watch list here. So some of the coins right now, are still struggling to get into the green. A big one is Chainlink right now. Chainlink is up 24% to $49.16. This one's been doing awesome. And then also Litecoin. I know Litecoin's been up a lot as well. So again, biggest thing here is just diversifying your portfolio, not focusing too much on DeFi or on regular coins, kind of getting a mixture of both. But some of the big things is that coin I want to talk about actually is called Graphlinq protocol. So Graphlinq protocol, it's up 19% today, and this coin has actually been going up, excuse me, quite a lot recently. It's kind of hasn't really been on anyone's radar, but I've been looking at it. Someone mentioned it to me. I should check it out. So I looked at it a little bit, and what Graphlinq is basically they automate actions on chain and off chain without having to code. So again, they make that dummy proof, and they posted on May 3rd. This was a big announcement they had 2 days ago. Announcing our new analytics beta platform launch, made using our no-code IDE. This shows a powerful real-time use case of Graphlinq protocol. And then this was the big part of it. Integration for UNCX token and Polygon coming next on Graphlinq Analytics. And then if you actually click on this, the second response they have, Graphlinq Analytics is now live, and it says support will be added for our partners, UNCX token and X Polygon, very soon. So again, very soon. You have Polygon having 240,000 followers, and then UNCX token having 16,000. So whenever Graphlinq mentions that they've actually integrated these people are going to retweet them, and it's going to cause a lot more buying opportunity. So expect this to get on a lot of people's radar. I think the buying right now is anticipation of whenever that announcement happens. So definitely stay tuned for that. We actually recommended this in our Discord group at 6.9 cents. So again, not too far where it's from now, so still a good buy. But keep that in mind, I could definitely see this rising a lot more in the future. And then MEPAD is a coin that I recommended in my last video. I think at the time it was 14.1 cents or 14.7. So right now it's doing really good. Again, up 8% today, up to 15.4 cents. So definitely can see this blown up. Again, they do have their release of their IDO this Saturday, and they have different levels, tier levels for holding 10,000 MEPAD, 69,000 MEPAD, and then 420,000 MEPAD. So you can see a lot of people staking this, and a lot of people just basically holding it to get those tiers to get that access to the IDO. So definitely a big one, and definitely Graphlinq protocol I'm watching as well as a new one. So with that, let's go ahead and go into some technical analysis. So right now for Ethereum, so Ethereum's been doing really well. Again, it's hovering right now above that 3350 level. So a big thing with Ethereum is, again, can it break that all-time high that it had at 3450? So basically we're going to load here. My lines are loading now, so you can see right now it didn't quite get to this trend line support, which is fine. But it is looking like it wants to retest this resistance here of 3430. And if it can break that, then again, we're looking at this level here of about 3500. So I'm going to draw a little circle here. Again, this circle area is going to be resistance for us. If we can break that, then that's when I'm going to start looking at this trend line here. And basically that's going to come into play, which is going to put our target roughly looking at around about 3850 if it continues on its current trajectory. Okay, so 38.50 could be a pretty ambitious target, but again, ETH has been performing very strongly, so definitely something to think about there. But again, the RSI is starting to curve, starting to level out. MFI Pro is curving to the downside, and then MACD did cross the downside, but it looks like it's trying to basically curve back to the upside. So going to see if Ethereum has some extra legs in it, see if it can push to the upside. But again, right now, this resistance of that 3430 to 3500 is very big right now, so be careful with that. Next, looking at Solana. So Solana's actually been doing pretty good. I think right now we're in the middle of a bounce that's going to happen with Solana. So again, it's been consolidating a lot. Hasn't been performing as well as these other coins. But again, I mentioned that these are some good buy levels here where these circles are. And look, I mean, you would have got a good buy near 42.50. And right now it's at $45. So you have the MACD here starting to curve to the upside. You have the RSI right now. If it breaks out, then we're definitely going to look at least $48. So that's my big target here. But again, you have some resistance levels right now. So biggest resistance in its way right now is going to be about 45.80. So seeing if it can break that from this trend line that it had on the 4 hour. But again, if the MACD can cross over, the RSI can cross over, and then this MFI Pro can start curving up, then definitely I can see us breaking this. And actually, I can really see us going to $50 here. But again, there's just a couple resistance points in between from trend lines, etc. So keep that in mind. But if we do break $50, then looking definitely at this next target called about 56.70. That'd probably be our next target there from that trend line. But again, if it does pull back here, then looking for some potential buy levels near 43.50 all the way down to $40.80. So again, some good buy levels there for it. So keep that in mind. Next coin we're looking at is Radium. So Radium, again, has been doing pretty good overall. I mean, it had their accelerator project for the media token, and now, they're going to have another accelerator project called Mercurial Finance. So that one, take a look at Radium's Twitter. They actually retweeted Mercurial Finance. But basically, you can see here, I didn't change these trend lines. It bounced off perfectly at this $13.10 level. Broke above this resistance, so looking very, very good right now. Next resistance for Radium is 1470, and then from there, this long-term resistance of about 1611. So that's going to be flirting with that all-time high. If we break that, there's no telling how high we can go. I've told everyone, short to mid-term, I'm looking at $20. Longer term, looking at $30. But again, if this RSI continues to the upside, MFI Pro can curve back, and then MACD, again, can cross back to the upside. Very bullish here for Radium. So liking what I'm seeing right now. Next, looking at Serum. So Serum's been a super strong performer, especially over the last couple of weeks. Look at that. It bounced off of this trend line that I had, and it broke resistance again. So very bullish for Serum. Next target I'm looking at right here is going to be about 12.15. So if we can get above 12.15, then again, looking for it to break all-time highs of $13. Now, if we can't get above 12.15, again, looking for a retest of this $10.60 level. And then again, these three resistance between $9.30 and $10 will be very, very good for a buy there. But from that, right now the MACD is looking like it does want to start to level off a little bit, and the RSI is curving to the upside. But again, the MFI Pro is still curving to the downside. So not quite out of the woods yet, but at least we do have support below us, so that will help us a lot. And then next, going to look at Bonfida token. So Bonfida token's been doing pretty good as well. You can see here that we are staying in this little channel. If we can break above this resistance of 340, then definitely going to look at this next one of 360. So if we can break that, then again, we're at all-time highs. If not, then we'll bounce around here and potentially go to 320, and then we'll try to retest that 350 level. But again, the MACD is starting to curve to the upside. We have the RSI to the upside, and then the MFI Pro still curving to the downside, but hopefully with some more money flow coming in, we could curve to the upside and break this resistance here. And then next, looking at XVS. So again, Venus Protocol, they have their airdrop May 15th. If you're holding 1 XVS, you get 1,000, I think, VXVS tokens. If you're holding 10 XVS, you get an NFT. So keep that in mind. But right here, perfect example in this trend line. I didn't even change this. It bounced off perfectly. And you can see here that right now we did break above resistance, same story. And then again, a lot of these are looking like they want to start curving to the upside. Next resistance here, it's going to be pretty strong resistance. I'm at about $132, call it. So if we can break $132, then I can definitely see us, retesting this all-time high at about 146 right here. So definitely something to keep in mind, but we do have the support below us between 116 all the way down to about 112. So some good buy levels there if you're thinking of doing that. And then next is Matic. So again, Matic, I really love Matic, and I think long-term is going to do great. It showed very good action today, bouncing off this support level, and right now it's going to try to retest this resistance line of about 81 cents, and then from there, retest again at 86 cents. Now, if we can break both of these, then I can see us going up here to $1.05, definitely. So again, MACD is looking pretty good, looking like it wants to start curving up. RSI is looking good. And then MFI Pro looks like it may curve to the downside, but if it bounces here, it's going to be very, very bullish. So I'm definitely still bullish on Matic. Again, if it can hold this about 70 cents, if it can hold that 70-cent level, going to continue to be bullish. If it does drop, again, there's not really much support until that 50-cent level. So look out below. So definitely have that as a stop loss, probably about right here at about 67.5. So that'd probably be a good stop loss there. But last but not least, looking at Bitcoin. So again, Bitcoin hasn't been doing horrible, but it hasn't been really performing versus the other alts. I mean, we have right now it's staying at 55,500. It's got resistance at 56,300, and then after that, pretty strong resistance up here around 59,900, 60,000. But right now the MACD is curving to the upside. RSI is, and then MFI Pro technically still hasn't crossed over yet, so hopefully that can curve, and then we'll push through this resistance at 56,300, and then retest is 60,000. If not, then very strong support that we have is going to be 51,700. So definitely look at possibly buying some there. Dollar cost averaging, and then basically from there, this little support about 49,000 be a good level as well. But with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If y'all have any questions about the coins or any indicators, please go ahead and give me a message on Twitter. You can DM me up there at @TheCryptoData or on Discord. If you enjoy my Discord group, message me on there as well. But with that, again, thanks for watching, and until next time.